What is going on, everybody, and welcome back, Terra Luna Classic holders. Another great opportunity for us to have a conversation and enjoy this beautiful time together. Entertainment purposes only. Looking ahead and asking questions and getting some answers, right? I gotta tell you, everybody, I'm enjoying this week, and I'm sure that we are all together enjoying this week. No matter where we are when it comes to the price, right? Obviously not where we want as the LUNC community. You have to look at the big picture and understand how we are so privileged to have an amazing, vibrant, and colorful community like people are building here. And it's exciting to, in a way, share my platform to this community too, because of all the research, investigations, and interest that we have. Let me tell you, everybody, we just put a 52-week low in the S&P 500 if you live in the United States. The price of Bitcoin hasn't seen the $100,000 once promised. Other different cryptocurrencies are perishing too. Earlier today, the Fed, Papa Powell, what did he say? CBDCs? No, right now, no. Put it on pause. There's really news to be bearish on. We don't have a lack of those, but you know what what we don't have a lack of either? Of the spirit and the motivation to see this cryptocurrency grow. And I'm happy for that. Of course, I don't know everything. Of course, in this channel, we prioritize utility, building, knowledge. I am, by definition, a hype person, a passionate person, as probably you can see in my videos, in my lives. But what I can tell you, my friends, is that I just want everybody to make money. I'm so happy to see Binance coming out, swinging, changing their minds in favor of LUNC. That is pretty spectacular. I follow many different crypto communities. I love many different crypto communities. Most of the crypto communities I follow for the last couple of months and years, they're not doing well when it comes to price, but they're doing really well when it comes to utility and progress and development. I'm sure that when the bull market comes, we could see more fireworks when it comes to price, right? But in this moment in time, in the world of cryptocurrency, Terra Luna Classic, I see it as a content creator. It's not stopping. It's not slowing down. And in my personal opinion, I wouldn't advise the community to slow down. Look, I'm not promising that we're going to see a breakout in this live. I am not telling you that a breakout is going to happen tomorrow or in 24 hours. What I'm telling you is, if we want to see this thing revived and go back to half of what it was, I believe what's happening right now, it's the right path, right? I think things are looking really nice when it comes to what the community is able to do. And I wouldn't be surprised if we go lower in price, and I wouldn't be surprised if we don't go up in price at the rate as like everybody wants. I mean, you and I hold many different cryptos. I am not by any way, means, or shape or form disappointed with what we have accomplished so far. And I'm going to continue talking about this one because it's exciting, it's new. It really brings a lot of people into crypto because they want to make money. Just remember those beautiful days with Dogecoin. Remember those beautiful days with Shiba Inu. Remember those beautiful days with token, right? We had a little brief of time, but we did have a little bit in 2021. And you can find and pick whichever meme coin, altcoin, or project you want. If you're watching this video, know that Oscar Ramos cares for my portfolio and I care for your education, right? I cannot make you buy. I cannot make you sell. And that's so awesome because I'm not the person to do so. That's you. But I just love that you're here. I want to talk about LUNC and more in this live. And I hope that you guys are ready. Go ahead and smash the like button, everybody. Consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on those notification bells. I hope you like that intro. Sometimes I'm inspired, and I always kind of like to give you guys a good intro as well, just to bring you up to speed to start, everybody, I want to say thanks, Binance, right? Hashtag thanks, CC, right? Monday, we wake up. I wake up Monday. Immediately, I see on-chain burning. I'm sorry, off-chain burning fees. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. What is going on? Like, things change. Sunday, I mean, we were all bearish and like, this is it and stuff. And Monday, everything changed. We enjoyed that time. We had a nice 40% pump overall, but here on TradingView, we had roughly a 77 pumped. Obviously, there were some whales already there luring around the sea of LUNC, waiting for the comeback, waiting for big news, and they got it. I am pretty sure, listen to this, I am pretty sure that there's some insider trading, maybe not in Binance per se, who knows, right? There's always those, black apples, or how do you call it? Black sheeps. But what I'm saying is I'm sure somebody knew something like this and they bought it and they sold something like that. You know what I'm saying? The point of the story is, I think I'm seeing earlier today utility. I'm seeing earlier today projects coming in and building on Terra Luna Classic. And as someone from the CRONOS community, I made a video earlier today and I continue updating my community who values utility, roadmaps, development, DeFi, total value locked. I like that. I like that. So on one way, there's burns that is paramount for the entire LUNC. Burns, but that, like, you and I know how important are burns for LUNC. Like, that is paramount for the entire ecosystem to functions. If we don't have enough burns in the time being, then things start getting out of control and we are not going to reach those price predictions that everybody's asking for, because Crypto King and many other different YouTubers, man, oh boy, gosh, super bullish, right? And I'm like, wow, why don't we go first past the all-time high we have with 3056 or even 201 instead of, posting $1? But I mean, content is content, and I'm sure they're making money and they're having more people there. But the point of the story, what I'm trying to say here, my friends, is here in this channel, right? I always wait for news to come in to make assumptions, predictions that oftentimes I just try to make them realistic, in my opinion, because exceeding expectations or making expectations that are too stupid, too high to be true is just not useful. I learned my lesson in 2021. So immediately when I received the Binance news on Monday, I said, the 1 cent dream is alive. The reason why I say that is because if we do increase the market cap to a level of a bull market, and by then we have way more burns, talking about 1 trillion burns or more, we're gonna be luring around that 201 plus, and obviously there's gonna be whales interested in the 1 cent dream. That's what I said it. There's a big, fat, juicy difference. Listen, from 1 cent to $1. But whoever wants to believe that, by all means, everybody, please. I know $1 in 10 years, but it's okay. Many things can happen. Many things can happen. To have a cryptocurrency so relevant for 10 years, it is not an easy task. I'm going to tell you right now. What's going on, Kilo? Welcome, my friend. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. 10 years is a long time in crypto. I mean, guys, I make a video about a price prediction and in 4 hours does something totally opposite of what the video was saying, and people come at me saying, you don't know what you were talking about, you're trashed. 4 hours. 10 years? I leave that up to you. But I know what I'm saying, right? 10 years is a long time, but based on the analysis that we have for LUNC burns, hope you watched the video. It's up there in the gallery. That's what we're looking. Matthew Perry said less than 11 years. Some predictions are there. I mean, we'll get into those more in just a second, right? But the point that I'm trying to make is, first, Why don't we go back to the all-time high we got right now recently, which is 306. Then we can be taking a look at 201. Remember, oftentimes when we reach these all-time highs in a pump season, in a cycle, we do not see those levels soon. Short-term volatility it's a magnificent thing, right? I like it. People make a lot of money. But the thing is that we are not genius and we cannot predict how long and when exactly it's gonna happen. I'm up with an optimistic idea that the burns alone and more updates and partners coming in. Let's say, I mean, right now, hashtag Coinbase, it's trending. The LUNC community brought it to trending, which is pretty awesome. So Coinbase comes, I'll take it. I'm all for it. Who next? Get.io, KuCoin, I mean, many different ones off chain. Let's go. So there's a possibility, right, to dream about a massive pump in 2022. But let me tell you, that is why it's part of the reason why people like this token, because everything else is getting hammered, is getting really destroyed. Like, oh boy, I'm not kidding. Like, so by the same token, it is an amazing opportunity, but you have to understand the risk that it is risky. You already know that. I already know that. Everybody already knows that. But in crypto, fear money, make no money, right? We know that as well. Oftentimes, and always, I put in the description down below, buy what you can afford losing and have the most fun of your time. Because here's the deal. If in a bear market, we're able to do these crazy things, I can only imagine in a bull market, right? In my opinion, I forecast Bitcoin to be way above $100,000. It's in the charts, it's in the algorithmic curves. If Bitcoin reaches way above $100,000, all those Ethereum ERC20 tokens are going to follow. Ethereum is going to follow. And I wonder where Terra Luna Classic will be. I am not going to come here as a genie and tell you will be $1 by then. That will be silly and I'll be lying to you. What I'm saying is we want to focus on burns. That is why when I make those videos, my friends, I wake up, literally wake up, and I see the news and I come and try to give you as to the best of my ability because I'm barely waking up, right? It's okay. I'll do it. I love to do it with all my love to you guys. But yeah, it's like, I love this because I cannot believe how great this entire community has gone through so many different things. And it's amazing. And I believe that's one of the main reasons why we have a chance to put in another massive pump. There's a chance. Just muted one spammer right here. But there's a chance for that breakout, right? How long? As to how far? Well, that's what we're going to be looking at today as well in the live. It is a conversation between getting together, between seeing who else next is going to be helping the LUNC community, my friends. I'm happy to see Classic Crypto, Matthew Perry, Crypto King, myself included on YouTube mostly. They have much larger creator communities. I have just a little tiny bit, but those tiny bit, I love each one of them. I love it, right? Twitter is not my forte per se. It's more YouTube and kind of like a, two-way street conversation on the chat with you, everybody. But we need to be patient. We need to see the things how they are. The way that we are passing already 2 billion already in burns with the tax is phenomenal. And just by Binance adding this, the fees and also this withdrawal and deposit fee is amazing. That 1.2 tax, it's amazing. All of that compound, I want to see how we end up the month of September. if we have way better news when it comes to the burns, I think we can exceed our expectation and have new examinations when it comes to the burn trend lines and see how good it's gonna get. Do me a favor and go ahead and smash the beautiful like button, everybody. Welcome aboard, guys. Happy to have you all here on a Tuesday night live. You're seeing the price of LUNC. Price analysis about to be done, and things are looking okay for this crypto after a pump of 40% in the entire day, 77% here on TradingView. Everything looks semi-iffy, and of course, the markets on the equities are destroyed. But hey, that's one of the reasons, I decided to opt out a lot of my single stocks and I opt in on crypto a lot. Why not? Welcome, everybody. Happy to have you all here. Thank you. What is going on, my friend? What's up? Welcome, everybody. Thank you, Kilo. Happy to see you all here in the house. Let's go. See the community right here roaring. Going to the 4 hours, everybody. Here it is. So I'm gonna close this one for us, and I'm gonna go ahead and kind of reach back that one a little bit. I want you guys to pay attention to the Bollinger Bands because they really tell me a story here. We consolidated for a long time in the month of August and at the beginning of September, pretty much. So this is September already. Consolidation for the 1.2 tax burn, right? It happens. Massive downside to the 3019. And here's the pump finally retracing a little bit back. If you take a notice, we reached the peak of that Bollinger Bands. Now it's getting closer to that middle point of the Bollinger Bands. When I take a look at my Fibonacci retracement, everybody, I'm going to head and, paint the big fat picture that I love to see always when I'm doing analysis here. And I'm sharing with you guys. I think the goal for this year will be to reach once again 306. I am not looking in any shape or form reaching a 1 cent by the end of this year. This year alone, in my opinion, is cooked for all such heavy predictions, right? Any person with brain will understand that 2022 right now is not the year to make bullish predictions. It's the time for us to see the bottom of the market. The bottom of the market is going to happen, whether it already happened, which a lot of people do not agree to that, but we'll see if it actually occurs in 2022. I would love to see it because it's finally going to give us a bottom. People saying Bitcoin at around $14,000, $15,000, which, it's a 4,000 drop from the price right now. There's a lot of iffy things going on in the market, and you know them well by now if you've been watching the channel and YouTube per se for crypto. Right now, with what's happening with Terra Luna Classic, it is, in fact, obvious that the price is heavily manipulated. And that is why, because whales are looking at this like no other, right? If we say that we look at it every day, just imagine whales that make the most money with all these trends, with all these buys and sells. So how can we best protect our portfolio? How can we best make the most money? Obviously, I will say that the best way to burn is when it's down and people are losing faith. Now, this is a difficult concept to understand because a lot of people wouldn't want to buy LUNC right here. A lot of people want to buy LUNC right here. And that is normal human behavior, right? Once you see the big news, you start doing really well. But considerably speaking, we're pretty much down to a 70% retracement from the price that we were once we put the all-time high of 306. What I'm expecting, everybody, is that from this point on, and I'm going to go ahead and finally bring my bookmarks right in front of me, I have some of the latest things that is happening with LUNC that I want you guys to know. It's important because here I'm going to bring you up to speed with a story. Tavish, thank you so very much, my friend. I appreciate that. Diamond Hands, let's go. Welcome. So, Coinbase, please list LUNC. Big news, Meta rivals to be launched on Luna Classic blockchain as well. This was something really nice that we were looking at it today. Binance US. I don't have Binance, but on Binance, the application, the global, there's a part where it says that if you want this token LUNC on listed or available for USD and listed on Binance US, then tap this button. I saw a screenshot earlier today and I'm like, that's pretty cool. So the community is actually having a voice as far as if they want to see this token listed. I'll do it. Robinhood. Now, I know by now you probably are one of few of those who may not have a good experience on Robinhood from back in 2020. I get it. But Robinhood is not getting their wallets, NFT stuff, and they're added USDC. So having the Robinhood army, AMC apes, and more Dogecoin as well, having LUNC on Robinhood will be amazing. But to tell you the truth, knowing how Robinhood works, I don't think they're gonna be listing Terra Luna Classic anytime soon. The one that I'll be most concerned will be Coinbase, because if Coinbase does it right, brings it back, that'll be amazing, and a lot of people in the United States will be able to buy it. Even though you pay more fees, I think they'll be more happy and open to buy it instead of using KuCoin or other different exchange. Like my friend Juan is saying right here, the more the better. I totally agree with that. The more the better. Then we have this, which is LUNC is cooking something behind the scenes. Stay tuned. Take a look at this. So someone is asking Edward Kim. Edward Kim is one of the Terra Rebels developers, right? Hey Ed, any update on the Medium article of a roadmap for USDC chain revitalization, right? Which is pretty good, which also helps to bring back the USD repeg. We want to see it repeg, and that will help us burn even more. But that is a long shot as well. Many things are long shots right here. What is going on, Crypto King 31? Welcome, my friend. Thank you very much for stopping by. Here it's saying there are some things that are happening in the background that I would like to add, so I am holding off. Okay. So, part of the things that I really like this is as a professor or as a faculty, he's another faculty as well. So I kind of connect with him a little bit better because we work in academia, which is pretty cool. And academia is heavy. There's a lot of things to do. And if you're a professor with PhD, there's a lot of research. I see that a lot with my colleagues. But man, this guy is putting off his time to build and bring back a blockchain. And I'm like, dude, that is no easy task. So for that, and I've heard him speak during the AMA. Any AMA that I see him speak, I need to listen. Because like I've said before, I know there are many validators out there for LUNC. Whatever Edward Kim says is really going to push the needle where in the world LUNC is going after. So that brings me to this point right here. My friends, we need this type of news coming more soon than ever. This type of usage of the blockchain by itself. If I go to DeFi Llama, you're going to see Ethereum, Polkadot, Solana, Binance Smart Chain, CRONOS Chain, and at the bottom, Terra Luna or Luna 2.0, and then below that one, Terra Classic. There was once Luna in position number 2. I remember seeing it with more than 40 billion TVL, and I believe like 30 alone on Anchor Protocol. It was amazing. It was like a piece of art. Of course, we know what happened after that. And of course, we know what's happening with DuQuan, Red Notice, everywhere. So the point is, I know it's gonna take a while, and I'm happy to see these developers, working around bringing some of these projects to the blockchain, because this is important, in my humble opinion. And all the way up here, this is one thing that I'm like, whoa, it's true. And I'm not sure about the Shiba Inu burn rate, but I'm sure about the daily burn that we're putting right now. To put into perspective, I'm taking the word from Luna Sea Whale. The total supply of LUNC is 6.9 trillion, right? That is an interesting how it works. It's true. Shiba Inu is 549 trillion. Shiba weekly burn is 500 million. LUNC burn daily is 480 million. Roughly right now, if we go to terrarity.io, we're looking at a roughly 318 million just with this alone, right? Going back here. So you can kind of have an idea that if you wanted a community token that is moving at the speed of light, in my opinion, when it comes to updates and when it comes to what the community wants, Terra Luna Classic is one of those. Terra Luna Classic is one of those. It's just like no other way to say it, right? Binance is trending. I wonder why Binance is trending. Well, it could be, of course, because of LUNC. Let's go back to the price here and move it to the 1 hour. When will Terra Luna Classic break out? That is the main question that we want to know. And the answer is the following. As long as the burns continue, as long as the hype continues, as long as the influencers, call it that way, content creators, even LUNC bots, and everybody who is right now driving the narrative continue doing what we're doing right now, there's a high chance that this is gonna become a relevant topic and a project until we end this month of September and we start October. It was very interesting because the price of LUNC, when nothing was really happening but development was occurring in the month of June and July, the price was just flat. As soon as Terra Luna Classic Terra Rebels said about the 1.2 tax burn going live, boom, everything changed. And wells they come. So what I'm predicting is we need some type of breaking news like those with a date. Call it a partnership with a different exchange that is going to be adding the 1.2 tax burn on-chain and off-chain. Call it a new development or integration, a new proposal, because of course there are many proposals that are put out on Terra Station. We got 2 approved, right, for the burn. So we need more. We need more content. We need more things that the community can chew on. And all of that is only for price perspective. It's only for price perspective. Now, what do I mean with price perspective? Here it is. In my opinion, I believe the Terra Luna Classic token is going to take a while to really get to levels of a sustainable pace. Call it 308, 309, 201. It's going to take a while. It's going to take years, right? But by pump alone, we could be reaching 306 before the year ends. But what do I say? It's going to come. Now, here's when I'm going to go ahead and zoom out a little bit. It probably, if indeed happens, it will come like this. An immediate sell-off. Sad but true. It will be like that because that is the well manipulation that it happens positively and negatively for this cryptocurrency. But if we want a consistent and solid piece of art, like, and here's where I'm going to be using this example, Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu, for the longest after the crash in June, has been putting, that's why I still have this horizontal orange line. This is the price where Shiba Inu goes, which is 401. 401. It's the price that Shiba Inu goes for a long time. And Shiba Inu pumps and dumps and stays at that time. The only time Shiba Inu dropped below it was in the crash of June of this year, but it brought back to that price. I want to know, what is that flat consolidated price for Terra Luna Classic? Because we know we started it all in 404, 405. So how in the world, where are we going to go and say, here's the bottom for LUNC, the new bottom because of all the things that we had? And so far, I have good news for you. Are you ready for good news? Let me in the comments if you're ready for good news. The news that I have for you is that this price could be in a very, I will say, optimistic scenario, which is this one right here. This. I'm going to go ahead and delete this arrow so it's less busy. That is a consolidated price that we had before the 1.2 tax burn And now, after the 1.2 tax burn and after the sell-off from the whales and after Binance said we're going to do off-chain burning with the fees plus the deposit and withdrawals. Okay? So that is what we're seeing right now, and that is huge, because if that's the case, now I'm going to go back to the 2 hours per se. We have all of this to play around. All of this. Look at this. We have all of this to play around. And that is the end of the year. That is the end of September. That is the end of October. That is November, December. They still have about 3+ months left in this 2022 to do whatever we want. To whales do whatever they want with the price. But because the price is manipulated, they're going to wait for news. They're going to wait for consolidations. They're going to wait for sell-offs. They're just going to wait for different, things that are happening in the market. So a Terra Luna Classic breakout, in my opinion right now, is not going to come out of burns alone. It's not going to come out of burns alone. We already know burns are happening. We already know burns are occurring right now. Not at the rate we want, but they're happening. What we need, it's the news, it's the updates, it's the more proposals, and it's the latest when it comes to burns, development, and even other people jumping in the project for more sustainable growth and even more utility. Hope you heard that. More utility. Because if there's one thing that the Shiba Inu token does better than a lot of the community tokens, is bringing utility, right? I mean, this is not a Shiba Inu live, but you know what I'm talking about if you follow Shiba Inu. That is what a failed, completely $60 billion failed project as Terra Luna once happened, where the CEO, founder, Do Kwon left. Now we're picking the pieces. And that is where the new restructuring is going to come up. From everything that I've seen, my friends, it is not going to be an easy journey, short journey, but we need to establish a bottom price that I'm seeing right now so far. I'm happy to say that I like where the price is. It's stabilizing right now. I think we can still have it in a very optimistic way this ahead for 2022. Oh, baby. I'm going to go ahead and delete this one and go and zoom in right here. Welcome, everybody. Happy to have you all here in the chat. What is going on? Go ahead and smash that beautiful like button. If you don't mind, consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on those notification bells. And welcome to another Terra Luna Live, because it's always good to step back and talk about what has happened and what could happen later. Cheers. Oh, baby. Love it. What's going on, Bobby, Joshua? Happy to see you all here. Look at what's going on to happen. Binance will huge amount of LUNC, and the price will go up and hit $1. Oh wow, you want to do the $1 already? Keep it for 3 years, guys. LUNC 100K supply. Oh boy. I like your knowledge. I didn't know the history on the platform on crypto. Still learning. That is really good. Happy to see that. Crypto King, thank you very much for the kind support. I appreciate that a lot, my friend. Thank you very much. So that is, a couple of, I will say, good insights that any holder of LUNC should be aware of, right? I made a video, right, very recent about the burns, and I want to go here very nicely, right? The burns of LUNC, and that is an important topic that we will have to understand. Just by tax, way more than 2.1 billion, which is really good. And I have my Terra right now, which I love, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and hide myself a little bit here. This is really what I told you, everybody, and I mentioned this a while ago. Once this is implemented, the burns are going to explode, and it is what is happening right now. It is exploding in a really nice and consistent pace. I love it. Really, really good, right? Now, this is a number that we want to see daily, the 2 billion, because I put a video about how soon are we gonna be burning the entire or a big chunk of the LUNC, and my calculation was about roughly 9+ years, right? It takes a while. That is why I'm saying it is paramount that not saying that we need a bull market for this, because whether we have a bull or bear market, we need to find a way to stay relevant and add value besides price to different projects and owners of communities. That's it. When we have something like this, who in the world wants to invest right now? Why would you invest if everything is going to the garbage can? But guess what? This is 1 month ago in the stock market. What happened 1 month ago in the crypto market? Terra Luna Classic exploded more than 500%. It is what it is, guys. It's true. It's true. That is why diversifying yourself is amazing, because it provides a different exposure to assets that you would have never seen if you're not diversified. I like that a lot, right? That's why, you do the best you can and boom, you get compensated. And I mean, I'm sure that I have some whales right here watching the channel that they only buy LUNC. And to you, I say, congrats, my friend. You are really the OG. And take it as you want, right? But I think Terra Luna Classic for sure. This is what's popping in my head right now. So sit down and listen, or just be ready. While I'm just looking at the price, let's go ahead and do 15 minutes and check the time, the tick by tick in the 15 minutes right here. So this is what I think. What I think is the following. Let me get, there you go. First and foremost, what needs to happen as soon as possible is they need to get dogecoin arrested, because we need that kind of, how do you call it? We need that resolution. I don't think that's the word, but we just need that kind of end of the dogecoin legacy. It's the guy's being looked at everywhere, and he's running. It seems that he's not cooperating. That's what South Korean authorities, the Interpol, and many different agencies now looking for him on red notice. Why is that? Because the price dropped nicely when he was, issued the red notice that he was actually getting, they wanted to catch the guy. So whether you like it or not, it seems that the price of LUNC, it is correlated to what dogecoin is doing a little bit. So I want him to catch him, and I think that's going to end a period for the Terra Luna Classic community, or the Terra Luna, the Luna, right, 2.0 as well, because there's going to be more information and news it's going to come out from that. So that is one thing that I'm pretty excited to see how in the world happens. So that is for dogecoin. And of course, number two, which blockchain will be really used by most of the community in the Terra space? Because if you're seeing right now, this is LUNC after the pump when Binance said yes. Now I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and bring Luna right here in the crypto space. There you go. So this is Luna 2.0. Let's go here to the 4 hours right here. Massive. I mean, once again, you can clearly see the bull traps all over. And September 21st, when we had, or September 26th, when we had ours, it was right here, and they pumped just a little bit, not that much. Just a little bit, not that much. I'm going to close this one as well. And this was September 8th when it was massively pumped 300%. So I don't really see a lot of people, talking about too much about Luna 2.0, but it's just going to be a battle of the different Lunas and see which one is going to be mostly used and talked about in the community. But from what I see, if there's a repeg option, if there's a way for Luna Classic to come back from the place it is, that would be amazing for tons of people that suffer the most. Obviously, guys, I think at this point we can all agree that $100 Terra Luna Classic, it is off the question, right? That is something that I don't think we're gonna get ever. $100, $50, no, I don't think so. $20, no, I don't think so. $10, no, I don't think so. The $1 question is really comes out if USDC is repegged, because I don't know how it will turn out at that point. But USDC repeg, it is at right here for Terra Luna, the Terra Rebels. When I was listening to the live, it seems that the repeg is vital, and it is vital for the entire community. Repeg. Right now it's a 2-cent one. So let me go ahead and change the dollar to the LUNC. Where do I have it? Right here. Nope, I don't have it. So I'll bring it right here. USDC. There you go. USDC. There it is. It's 3 cents, right? So yeah, here even on Binance, USDC is not even showing the $1, the price that it should be, right? So this started in May 2022, so after the crash, pretty much. So right now, the price of USDC, we're looking at 3 cents. So we're looking at a cryptocurrency or a stable coin that we want to bring to passing 99 cents to a dollar. It is a long journey. It is a long one if it ever is gonna go and reach those levels. So that is the thing, right? The burn initially, and what we're doing right now, I think is essentially the greatest step for us to end 2022 with a really happy and smiley face. Throughout 2022, we already had enormous pumps, and after whales sell already, here's the question, right? Can we have another pump and a breakout so the community is energized and revitalized for more? That's yet to be seen. In my opinion, because whales like to come in and get out and don't do that until the next cycle, 2022 is not looking out very bright for us when it comes to the entire crypto market, but it's looking bright for Terra Luna Classic and the burns and the type of partnerships we're having. So the more burn, the better, basically. Welcome aboard. Hope you guys are liking what we're talking about here. And if not, please let me know in the comments right now. I had 18 million Wrap Luna on Coinbase. I moved them to MetaMask wallet, convert them to LUNC. In your opinion, what should I do with them? Leave them and wait for what? Very new in this game. Well, to tell you the truth, I also have Grab Luna on Coinbase, and I'm going to leave them there until they bring it back, because I'm sure that Terra Luna Classic at some point will be back on Coinbase because of even what the community is doing right now. Just to put it in perspective, if the largest exchange in the world has added all this support to Terra Luna Classic, I'm pretty sure that Coinbase, for their best interest, they want to respond with something nice and strong, right? They don't want to fall behind. It does seem that a lot of American exchanges are not really coming out in favor of Terra Luna Classic. I don't know if you noticed that, right? I haven't seen Gemini. I haven't seen Coinbase. I haven't seen Robinhood. I haven't seen FTX. Haven't seen Webull. eToro, I believe, I'm not sure about eToro. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think maybe eToro, I think it's not here in the US. But what I'm saying is, like, why is that? What is going on, right? I'll leave you that for thought, for sure. If you're just coming in the chat, that rectangle pink one is the level. That's the consolidation price that I want to see Terra Luna hold. Why? Well, because if Shiba Inu token and other different cryptocurrencies are holding strong at one specific level, that is the one that, to me, it's critical. If we go back to the 3019, it just means that this was an entire bull trap, and the news about Binance was just a vehicle for whales to make money. That's it. So FYI, right? I think that's going to be really important. Big question, Andrew. Let's play this hypothetical Luna gets to $1. Okay, let's play that game. No worries. And there is 700 billion in stake Luna. How do you see the price movement will be when the people on stake their coins? Will Luna crash? 700 billion by then. No, my friend. Right now we have more than 600 billion staked. By then, we're gonna have trillions staked. So no, there's gonna be trillions by then. Number one. Number two, $1 Luna. Once again, my friends, I'm not sorry for this. It's just that the expectations for the price of LUNC on YouTube have been just radical, right? I mean, it's like there's just I don't find words to like tell you guys. Like we've been talking about this already. It's like just going from A to Z in a conversation where A, B, C, D, E are first set to be done, right? There's not really anything that I can tell you when it comes to $1, guys. Period, right? I know there's people that entertain the idea of $1. It's okay. They can do whatever they want with their channels. They can do whatever price figure they want. It's fine, right? I see it this way. It never goes the way you want in a cryptocurrency project, guys. It's just what it is. Oh, Bitcoin is gonna be $100,000 because this, favor, new ETF, and adoption. And where's the price right now? There are some things that we cannot control that affect the price, that liquidate the government regulations. I'm talking a nice project that I love and that I covered that I covered got delisted everywhere because the SEC said you are a security. Boom. Like this. Overnight. I'm just saying, just giving you an example. There's so many different things that can happen that I don't know, right? And right now, LUNC is doing what it should be doing for today, tomorrow, and the end of September. But $1 LUNC, brothers and sisters, I'm not gonna do it, right? First, let's get to 201. Let's get to 201. Let's get to 1 cent. And then we go up to speed. After that, right? But that is the way I see it for sure, right? Yes, that is the way I see it. Hopefully you guys understand that for sure. But thank you for your comments. Love that a lot. If the price ever goes to those levels, I mean, you know that there's going to be a lot of rich people, and I'm going to be included in that level. Is there a stake to burn validator on Terra Station where we stake and burn stake and rewards at the end? For sure, there has to be something like that added because this, what is it? Well, all this staked more than 600 billion. There has to be something where we are burning as well there too. Andrew, even worse for my hypothetical, if there is trillions staked, and people start to unload their staked coins, what's going to be or what's going to be happening? Well, we're going to have trillions staked. That's for a fact. Let me bring you here. Let me go ahead and close this one, everybody, and find my websites, which is here, this one. So here it is. Just understand something. In less than what? 2 months, boom. In less than 2 months, obviously the rate as far as staking goes has decreased, but in less than 2 months, you're telling me that in 2 years this thing is not going to be a trillion? Of course it's going to be a trillion. It has to be a trillion. So it's going to be fun, right? Because at that point, all the burns that we're going to have, that is one thing. Like, are we gonna be burning only this and not this? That'll be some actually, that's a question that I will, of course, would love to ask in the next AMA for Terra Rebels for sure. Martin, of course. Or Plan B, Vitalik tweet about Luna Classic. Let's just talk a little bit just for fun. Why not? Because we're having a great time here. Having Elon Musk, having Vitalik Buterin, or some of these celebrities in crypto talking about, I mean, CC is tweeting about LUNC, and you see how the price is moving. But CC is the representative of the largest exchange, and it's like what he says. It's already expected that it's gonna be a crypto tweet. But Vitalik Buterin, of course, Ethereum king, and Elon Musk, whatever he says about Dogecoin, I mean, that's just every single time we got something like that, you take it as a pump and dump. That is a recommendation that goes to all of you guys. If tomorrow we see Elon Musk saying something about LUNC, whatever, you take that as a pump and dump where you buy before or try to buy at the time it's happening. Not financial advice. I'm just kind of talking out loud right here. Buys because it's going to drop like that. It will. It will. That is the easiest pump manipulation there is. It's not going to last, but it will give a lot of people some good returns. Let me put it that way. It will give people some good returns if used correctly. Because I want to be among those people that we can day trade Terra Luna Classic, to tell you the truth, for sure. What's going on, Bun? Happy to see you in the house. Honda, please dump and take my money, guys, so I can buy more. Do you check Binance announcement, including withdrawals and deposits? Of course, Omer. I woke up today checking that for all of us. That's why we have CC on the thumbnail, because on Monday they were like, we're gonna be burning the fees, right? And then earlier today, they're like, we're gonna be burning the 1.2 tax added to deposits and withdrawals. I think that's massive. That is a lot to ask from Binance users, by the way. Like burning a lot of that. Ugh. Just to give you an idea, guys, FYI, just completely being honest, right? I'm happy that this is not for all crypto, because I mean, you withdraw $1,000, now you're gonna get taxed, and that adds up the more you withdraw, right? But for LUNC, if you don't want to set to the wallet address, that wallet where at least trading and moving your LUNC around Binance is gonna help in any way, right? You're helping it because Binance is gonna be paying that tax, and you're gonna be burning as you go. So it's pretty cool. The Psycho sold 387 million Luna coins at 305. No way, really? Good job, man. I want to pin that comment. That's really, really cool. Wow. So you made a lot of money, brother. Great job. And bought back at 3023, doubling the amount, starting at 700 million. That deserves a round of applause, man. That is the way you play this. That is exactly the way you play this, Pearl, because you understand the game. Like, if you are waiting for $1 to sell, you're playing this wrong. I may get some heat here, but listen, guys, it's like saying you are going to sell when Bitcoin is $100,000. What's going to happen is this. And eventually, right, what you want to do, just for reference, get your profits and take it out. Enjoy the profits. I mean, learn the trading experience, because it does help a lot. And when it comes to crypto, it's not that difficult to do that when you get actually really good at it with small amounts. Hey, bro, any prediction about 5 months? 5-month prediction for LUNC? Let's do that. I know I always say that I'm not a fan of, but let's do that then. Let me give you using all the experience I have and what I think it could happen. Listen to this. Vertical line. This is the end of 2020, 2022. There it is. So everybody, what we're seeing right now is this chart. Now, I want you guys to listen carefully to what I'm about to say, because I was in this exact same position. I was in the exact same position a year ago with a token called AM token. Okay? And I'm going to try to do this now with all the knowledge and the experience that I have garnered throughout this month and year. We always need to have a bullish prediction. We need to have a normal prediction, and we need to have somewhat of a bearish Y prediction. And in crypto, we also need to have the I cannot believe it prediction. Right? We need to have the I cannot believe it prediction because that's the main purpose of the word. I cannot believe it's that level. Now, this is like throwing a dart in the dark. I don't know what the price will be by the end, but what I know is that if we continue adding the utility that we are adding and burning, I will be extremely excited to see LUNC above the 50% retracement by the end of 2022. What does that mean? That from the price that we see right now, looking around at 100% or more. That is an optimistic view of seeing it. Nothing is guaranteed. And obviously, why would I predict something that is negative, right? But negative predictions are also valid in price predictions from here till the end of the year. I think by now we have to see that the speed at which LUNC is moving is very fast. There will be a period of time when LUNC is quiet, building, developing, working, and quiet when it comes to price, right? Because it's consolidating, because it's just flat. That price is key to see where we're heading next and how low the price has gone by then. One of the great examples for that will be Shiba Inu, like I've said, 401, and they're working. Metaverse, the Shibaverse, and the third floor, the Shiba Eternity, they're working on utility. I am pretty sure that when the time is right, Shiba Inu will have enough hype and content to fly away. Right now, Terra Luna Classic is in this hype mode where we're barely starting to get that utility or barely start talking about what kind of utility we can start building. Because right now, burns are leading. We're going to get to a point where this is going to get quiet when it comes to price. There's not going to be breakouts, major. There's not going to be pumps, major. People are going to be like, what is this thing? Garbage, another rock pool. That's the classic, so don't get even concerned about those ones. There could be a chance of lower prices, but just giving you an idea of what to expect. But in those moments is when you as a community must be ready to fight your own emotions. Not the people on the internet. No. That's not our war. We're a community. Fight your emotions and fight your decisions, because I've seen some of my most beloved cryptocurrency projects go down the toilet, and I'm still holding them because I understand what they do. So yes, this was an answer, probably a little bit foreign, because I'm not giving you a price prediction per se, like a number. I'm giving you what I'm looking as the prediction to go in the future, right? That is the best way I can explain it. My persona has changed from a number to a goal, and that goal is yet to be seen, my friends. Thank you very much, EC19. What is going on, my friend? Thank you so very much for that amazing donation, brother. I really appreciate that a lot, and I hope you guys are having a great time listening, learning, asking questions. The community is right there for you. As always, guys, in this channel, we try to keep things as straight and humanly realistic possible, because it will be so easy for me to tell you, oh yeah, $1, buy right now and then wait for $1, but that is not realistic, nor what I will tell you. If we get news tomorrow that make me say that, I will let you know. Same as the news that we got on Monday, that I said, I think the 1 cent dream, it's a dream because it's far from it, but it's alive, because what Binance did is key to see bigger openings on Binance. Remember, last week, Saturday and Sunday, Binance said, no, Nothing. Nothing. So I'm like, pues what we do? There's not much to do. Like, that's it. We tried, we failed. Everybody hates CC. Sad but true, right? Then Monday came, everybody loves CC. Classic cryptocurrency, fam. Cheers, everybody. Let's go. Thank you for following me on Twitter. Not a problem. Do you think AMP will recover? Yes. Very good. Oscar, do you see LUNC $1 by the end of next year if repacks on February? Oh, baby, no. $1 LUNC will not happen this year. Next year is not going to occur. $1 LUNC. I can tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now. $1, and please save this video if you want. $1 LUNC is not going to happen this year or next year, right? It's going to take years down the road. Years down the road. Best case scenario, a couple of years down the road. But yeah, I think in a bull market, when we're looking in this 2023, hopefully, right, we know that Bitcoin halving comes in 2023, 2024. But yeah, I mean, I think, like we've been talking in the channel, LUNC has to stay relevant against other community tokens. 2020 was Dogecoin, 2021 was Shiba Inu, 2022 has been LUNC. Is LUNC gonna do a repeat that we haven't seen ever? This is another key indicator and a key, I will say, conversation. 2019, I wasn't in the crypto space, so I don't know what happened back then. I believe it was XRP. I believe so. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. 2020 was Dogecoin. Easy Dogecoin. Come on, the Dutch army back in those days. 2021, no other than the Shiba King or the Doge King, which is Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu exploded on 2021, of course. 2022, it's been, of course, LUNC. If LUNC can do what we haven't seen yet, continue the hype and the conversation as the leader community token, by far, that guarantees optimism and positive predictions for years to come, or months to come. But that's yet to be seen. That's yet to be seen. Thank you, Oscar, for keeping us updated on the status of LUNC. Jesus, anytime, my friend. That is why we are here. No, you're wrong. $1 end of next year. Trust me on that. Okay. No worries. I do have to say it. Shout out to Oscar and 2Bit for keeping us informed about Luna Classic. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate that a lot. I do have to say, everybody, that same the way I see predictions, things can change positively or negatively. Obviously, if we say 1 cent by the end of next year, it's because we are assuming a lot of positive changes. But we always have to account for a couple of those negative changes as we go. And of course, have fun and enjoy the ride with LUNC. More updates coming. I can smell them right now. It's going to be pretty exciting, right? I do want to tell you, my friends, about CRONOS 2. Pretty happy for what's coming up in 2+ days with CRONOS Chain on the updated roadmap for CRONOS Chain. Made a video today for you guys just to give you the way I feel. I know the prices haven't been the best, but I'm giving you, the way I feel when it comes to CRONOS. Crocon, of course, looking at 11 cents, stabilizing, holding, not going below 9 cents. So I'm pretty happy for that. If you're excited, I'm excited because, hey, November coming, and I'm going to watch the World Cup, and I'm going to watch the Crypto.com logos everywhere. Join, if you're watching right now, join Crypto.com by using my link down below so you get free CRO at this moment. It's a great company that I think allows you, of course, to buy LUNC, and man, what an amazing experience, right? In my opinion, guys, I think same as LUNC, Crypto.com, Binance, and other different companies, there's just gonna be a transition. There's a change. What is it called? Oscar, remember. I forgot. I have it on the Discord. I posted there. But anyway, it's tightening and easing. Supply. I forgot the word that I was looking for, but basically the easing is ending. So all the money that it was given to the economy is out. Now it's tightening, right? You guys maybe can help me here. The money tightening that the Federal Reserve now is bringing all that money in, and it's happening right now. That's what we're seeing. The cryptocurrency and the equities now collapse very nicely. So I'm pretty happy for what we're gonna be seeing in the future for stocks, for crypto. There's really not a better time to start on crypto and stocks than right now, because when would you like to start? But I mean, when it's all red, I'm gonna bring you up to speed here. I'm gonna close this one for sure, and I'm gonna open. Where is it? Here it is. I mean, what is the better way to buy or to start a position than right now? Look at this garbage. Just to give you an idea of what we're looking in the 1 month so far on the S&P 500. So I think easy we can tell that the fear is still high. And I mean, a month ago in August, it was greed. It was like neutral. Now we're back to extreme fear. So if you were looking for a time and a place to start positions, welcome aboard. Of course, we don't know, and the burning continues, right? Of course, we don't know when exactly whales are going to start playing with the price of Bitcoin. Just take a look at this. Like, what in the world is this? Dump, pump, pump, dump, dump, pump, pump, dump. What is this? Oh, welcome to crypto. And this has happened in the last week plus. Man, this is just insane stuff, right? Well, it is what happens when it comes to crypto, but it's all right. Taking a chill and enjoying it, I think it's going to be an amazing story. Manipulation for sure. All right, my friends. Quantitative easing. Thank you, Caesar. You got it. Thank you. Caesar, quantitative easing, quantitative tightening. Quantitative tightening we're seeing right now. Fed is pulling out the money. Quantitative easing after the pandemic. Thank you. I forgot about the word. Well, my friends, salute to the entire LUNC community. Thank you so very much for coming in to the videos, looking at the latest, looking at my crazy wake up videos that I do. You guys are the best. I hope that you see the way I see, or disagree, agree, whatever it is. Thank you for, listening, because of course I want to see much higher crazy prices for LUNC, but I think I have a responsibility with the small or large community that I have here to tell you the way I see it, not the way you want to see it, right? Oh yeah, LUNC is going to be $10. That's why buy and pawn everything and buy LUNC. Although that might sound like nobody's going to do it, you never know. So I want to keep my mouth as first, not financial advisor, of course, but as educational as possible. Love you all. And of course, we have comments like LUNC is dead. So you're all, of course, going to have those too as well. LUNC Classic is rebuilding nicely, in my opinion. I do agree too. And we're going to see, of course, how things end at the end of the day. In this live, a little bit over an hour, we didn't see any pump, and you know why. My friends, what an amazing blessing to have this community. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash the like button, consider subscribing to the channel, turn on those notification bells, share this video with your friends and family if they want to learn about crypto. I want to thank you so much for coming in, new subscribers, my members, my patrons, my viewers. It's barely Tuesday. Oh yeah. I'll see you next time, guys. Please be safe. God bless you all. Peace. Take it easy, guys. Thank you so much.